Who's there? Traveler? Traveler! It's really you. I thought I'd never see you again. You feel cold. Come here, I have a fire. No. You'll get sick if you stay out here. Please, come with me. Sit here. I'll put more logs on the fire. I didn't think I'd see you again. What happened? A lot happened. I had to leave Dragonspine. You were worried? About me? I see. Sorry. I didn't know how to reach you. You are a traveler. But I see. You were worried about me. You want to know what happened? It's a long story. You don't mind? A few months back, I encountered Albedo on Dragonspine. Usually we tend to avoid each other in recent times. There's very little good that comes from encountering each other. He's made a habit of ignoring me, even when I've confronted him directly. But this time, as soon as he saw me, he drew his sword. He looked serious this time. I knew immediately that he was looking for a fight. Normally, I'm the one who would instigate something like that. But he seemed really serious about it this time. Determined. Fearless. Angry. So, I drew my sword too. The fight felt endless. He wasn't holding back at all. I really do think he wanted to kill me. And honestly, in any other scenario, I would have welcomed it. I would have happily fought him to the bitter end. I suffered for so long because of him. For centuries. I went through so much pain trying to be him, but always falling short. Honestly, I would not have cared if he finally killed me. It's the fate I had accepted since long ago. That between the two of us, only the perfect version would remain. But for some reason, while we were fighting, suddenly, I started begging him to stop. I don't know where it came from, but I begged and pleaded for him to let me go. To not kill me. I'm not sure why, but before I knew it, tears started coming from my eyes, and they wouldn't stop. Because, well, I thought you might be sad if I died. I hated imagining that. So, I begged him to let me go. I promised him he'd never see me again. That I'd leave Dragonspine. That I'd leave Mondstadt. I just didn't want. I didn't want to die. But no matter what I said, he said he would never believe me. That, of course, he had no reason to believe me. That as long as I existed, I was a threat he could no longer ignore. So, in order to prove it to him, I did something I never thought I'd do. You know that Albedo and I are synthetic humans, right? Beings created through alchemy. Well, beings that are bound by alchemy can also be unbound if they know what holds them together, if they know what they're comprised of, if they know exactly where their seams are. And so, I broke myself apart. I gave up half of my essence, half of what I am, to convince him. I did the one thing I feared more than anything. I made myself less than him. You may not have noticed because I repaired myself to look the same, but the version of me you see now is half of what I used to be. I purposefully weakened my entire being right in front of him and gave it to him to prove to him that I could never again become a threat to anyone. Normally, this would have been humiliating, but no matter how disgusted I felt with myself, I didn't like imagining you sad over my death. For me, that felt worse. Albedo could have easily killed me in that state, but surprisingly, he put his sword away. He buried the half of me that I gave up in the snow. And he told me if he ever saw me again, this time he really would kill me. So I left. I had wanted to see you again before I left the mountain, but in that state, I was so weak, and I wasn't sure how to find you. So all I could do was walk forward without looking back. But more than that, I was ashamed. I didn't want you to see me like that. So weak. I really didn't think I'd ever see you again. I figured once I left Dragonspine, there'd be no way for you to find me. I can't believe you actually found me again. What is it? Oh, these injuries. I got them during my fight with Albedo. He got me pretty good a few times. He's gotten better. Most of them have healed by now, but I do seem to heal much slower now. In my current state, I'm probably even weaker than most humans. It's pathetic. I'm fine. It doesn't hurt much anymore. These injuries don't matter. None of it really does. I'm glad you found me again. What I do now? Now I mostly wander. I keep to myself. Avoid routes I know Albedo has traveled before. I haven't covered much ground, but I was able to make it just outside of Mondstadt. For now, I've been mostly sticking to these mountain ranges. It's easier for me to survive up here than any of the lowlands. And it's not as hot and insufferable as I thought it would be. Even though I've been frequenting mostly secluded and less populated areas, it hasn't been so bad. More food grows in these mountains than in Dragonspine. There's lots of Sincetius here. And I am still able to collect and deliver goods from the peaks to the settlements in the foothills. It turns out most humans consider going up into the mountains a chore, regardless of region. I really am okay. I may have halved my being, but I've always felt like less than human. So it's not like it feels much different. I'm okay now. I think the part of me that I gave up is the part of me that hated Albedo. Now, when I think of him, I feel nothing. It's so strange. I used to be entirely consumed with hatred and envy towards him for so long. But now, all I feel is an empty feeling. Hollow. The feeling of finally understanding that Albedo, my brother, never viewed me as anything more than a failed experiment. Even until the very end, he only referred to me as Subject 2. I guess that's fitting. Maybe that's all I ever was. What is it? I don't get it. You just called me... Wait, is that... the name you picked for me? Is it okay if you call me that again? I like it. Well, it took you long enough. I've been waiting for you to give me a name for so long. You sure took your time. But I like it. Traveler, Are you okay? Sorry. The wood from the trees here spark so much more than the trees in Dragonspine when you burn them. The bark is so dry here. Even I still haven't gotten used to them. Let me see. Your hand. It's not burned. Does it hurt? Don't move. Does that make it feel better? Well, because when you and I kissed, I felt better afterwards. A lot better. So, did that help? Yes. Then, can I kiss you more? My name. Say my name again. No, I'm okay. When my heart races like this, now it makes me think of you, and I don't want it to stop. Traveler. Traveler. I can't go very far with these injuries right now. But once I heal, will you take me with you on your travels? Take me with you. I don't want to lose sight of you again. I want you where I can always see you. I want you to call me by my name. Just you. I want to go with you. You will? You won't leave me behind? Or replace me with Albedo? You won't? Okay. I'll trust you. But if you ever break it, I'll... You really won't? Really? Okay. A mountain storm is rolling in. Stay here with me until it passes. It has nothing to do with wanting you to stay longer, or wanting to stay close to you or anything. I don't want you getting hurt. Right after you promised you'd take me with you. So, you should stay with me until it stops. Please, don't go anywhere. Just stay with me.